Greetings, listeners. I am your host and game master this evening, Zach Barrett. You are about to listen to this Twisted Gear Studios production of The Legend of Zing Dong in collaboration with MacGuffin Media and the team behind Nerdvana the web series. All episodes of Nerdvana the web series are now live on TELUS Optic TV, as well as TELUS's YouTube channel. Last we left our heroes, they have finally reached the air city of Artaka, having struck a deal with Captain Jacques Todt to steal one of the 6 divine crystals from the Temple of Air. The team worked through some navigation issues to regroup before turning in for the night.
Titus, roll a performance check.
14 plus 5, 19.
19? All right. So you guys have been at the essentially Artaka Central Station. And at this point, you have made an additional 10 gold.
Nice.
Performing. But you still haven't seen either of your friends yet.
I'm getting a little bit worried about our friends, guys.
I mean, at least we can pay for our tram tickets now. I mean, I assume.
I wonder if this town has little messenger boys. I mean, as a slave, I know that was one of my duties when I was very young under my first master's care, was sending messages around town. Perhaps we can use some of this gold to send some messengers around town looking for our friends. And at least ask around for us, and that way we don't have to go anywhere. Can we do that?
You can look around and take a
Wait,
seat.
what if I send the bird?
Yeah, that's true, and that would be more affordable. Why didn't you bring that up first?
Because I only just thought of it, dum-dum.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the dumb one. All right, can you ask your bird, or whatever the hell you have to do?
Yeah. Is that possible, Zach? Can I send...
It totally is.
Yeah, I can send Sooty to try find them.
Sooty is his name?
Yeah, his name's Sooty.
All right. Yes, you can write a letter, and in fact, Sooty is actually familiar with No One and Mikhail, so it would be more likely to actually be able to find them.
Okay. So, I think we'll send Sooty to try and find... I'm assuming they're together, right?
That's how we left them.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for them to have.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a little note. I'm gonna tie a little note to his foot that says that we're at the where are we? The Central Station.
Yeah.
The Central Station, north of the bazaar. Well,
That would be accurate.
through the bazaar, I guess.
Above?
Yeah, and ask them to come meet us here, and we'll just continue to hang out here. I mean, maybe we should see if there's like an inn nearby to stay in to try and recollect ourselves.
I mean, I look up at the sky to see how late in the day it is.
It's maybe midday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
Time's
got
time.
some time.
Okay,
You
yeah,
got here
we've got
pretty
plenty of
early.
time. Okay, so I'll just say, that we're going to hang out at the station and wait for them, and I'll send that
Okay.
to them.
Well, while you're getting that sorted, I lean over to Stefan and I'm like, so what's going on with you and Ashlyn?
I'm over here
I feel like there hasn't been much progress on
I
that.
can't
end.
hear you, I'm writing.
Well, there's a lot of too many cooks spoiling the soup, if you know what I mean.
Am I in the way? Should I go wander off a little bit so that you guys can have some personal time?
Well, we are kind of on a quest right now, so you know, I would argue more pressing matters at hand.
I mean, I slept with no one. Not that I'm bragging, but I'm bragging.
Wait, I don't have any paper.
I give her a piece of parchment because I have parchment and ink, and
I can't write.
I tell Ashlyn to bend over, and I start writing on her back.
Yeah, I don't think it doesn't say I can write.
What's your intelligence?
Plus, 13.
13? You can read.
Oh, okay. Never mind, I can write. I'm over
So,
here.
Stefan, what's going on with you and Ashlyn? Are you betting on the right horse here? Or?
As you can tell, it's very difficult to make any headway.
Oh my god.
I go back to playing my. I'm gonna go back to playing my thing.
Dear Mikhail and no one, hopefully this note finds you well. We are at the Central Station.
Sweet, 19.
If you can come.
I'm playing music to
Here.
her note writing.
Yeah, please come.
You get,
Please
8 more
come to
gold.
the Central Station.
You get more.
Post haste, we believe we've found information about our
Big
journey
piece of paper.
in quotations. Okay, I roll it up, and I'm going to use a tiny bit of my rope to tie it onto him. I kind of just take a string.
It's a terrible cob.
Okay, Sooty, go find Mikhail or no one. Bye, little Soot.
Mikhail,
We're gonna have to find him a really good treat.
you
guys.
approach the end of the rampway that you were shown by both the dockmaster and the guard. And there is a bazaar at the end of this. And sure enough, if you look to your right, there is a large tram car that seems to be coming up from the main surface, mainland below. And there is a small little hut next to it where people seem to be going and coming out with like brochures or leaving with tickets to get on the tram, etc. Is that where you'd like to go in?
The apothecary that has the attached stationery store.
There's like a little potion and quill on the sign in the front.
Perfect.
So you go on in.
Purchaser's Apothecary Mart. There we go.
All right. You go on in, and it's Apothecary Mart.
Cool.
It's nice. It's fairly spacious inside. Filled to the brim with all kinds of stuff. Lots of scrolls, papers, quills. But a lot of it is actually information about the city itself.
Fantastic.
And it seems like there is a bear working the till.
No, Bear is working.
Fantastic. Do they have like a telegraph type service or messenger?
Do you want to go and ask
I
the bear?
do desperately want to go ask the
All
bear.
right, you go up to the bear. You go up to the bear, and then they seem to be dressed like rather well dressed.
I mean, any dress.
It's like a nice
A
tunic.
well-dressed bear?
Yeah.
Bear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bear, like a big
Like a
furry,
roar.
like a bear.
Cool.
Business
and
bear.
They have like a tunic on with like a rope for a belt and a rope as a sash across their chest as well, and their hands are folded as you come on up, and they've just handed a pamphlet off to another couple that was there asking for information. You approach the bear.
I'd like to send a message.
Yes, and where would you? And unsurprising voice comes from this bear. Yes, where would you like to send your message?
To Cheb's Boat Rentals.
Ah, yes. Well, here's a piece of parchment and a pen. If it is not adequate, it will cost you about 1 gold piece to send a standard message to Chubbs. If you wish to expedite the process or have a larger message or parcel sent, it will also cost more.
Yeah.
It will take about 2 days to make it to Chubbs.
My goodness. All right.
If you want to make it 1 day, it will cost 1 gold more.
Oh, fantastic.
2 gold to get it to you in 1 day. Him 1 day. Is that the plan?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Same day delivery.
We can do that.
Is he ready?
Right. Assuming you don't want everyone else to know what you're writing.
I do not want anybody else to know. They're not even supposed to know, but they're
Yeah, that's
eavesdropping.
true. Yeah, we're not even supposed to.
I'm fairly certain that the things I say are influencing their decisions to go find a messenger boy.
It shouldn't be.
We could. Whoa. We could community this up and do a split session.
Yeah.
Like send us out whenever we're not supposed to be in here, like Pierce.
Hey,
You're
before
awful.
you send that, we have to keep in mind narratively, he doesn't know we deceived him in the air shift.
No, yeah, you have no idea.
No.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
I probably want that piece of paper
Okay,
back.
from now on,
That's important.
from now on, Mike has to leave the room when we're doing stuff.
Oh my god.
How would I
kidding.
know?
Okay. Let's keep playing.
You guys have no idea what's in the note.
No, I don't.
Yeah, we have no
Yeah,
idea.
but I
Right.
think the worst of you.
And you want that in? You want that to be delivered in
As soon as possible.
as soon as possible?
Yeah.
All right.
Instantly, if possible. How much is instant?
Well, it will take a couple of hours for my messengers to get there.
And the cost on that?
How is that even?
To receive it in 1 day with just a small note like that, 2 gold, please.
2 gold. And a map.
A map of Artaka.
Yes, please.
That will cost 12 gold.
12 gold. My goodness, that's an incredible map.
It is very well. I suppose there could be varying different qualities of map. If you would like a cheaper one, it would have less information on it.
How about a tourist map?
A tourist map?
Yes.
What sort of information would you like on your map?
Temples.
temples.
Yes,
So major landmarks.
that would be fantastic.
Anything else?
No, that will be it.
Well then, I will provide for you this particular pamphlet from and she hands you the pamphlet, and there seems to be like, you know, some praying individuals on the front. She seems to get this vibe that you're like an evangelist sort of person, you know. Oh my God, the religions of the times. And so hands you this pamphlet that has a bunch of details similar to what the Dockmaster was talking about, but you know, you can choose to ignore it. And there is a map on the back that shows all of the different religious sites in Artaka, and there's quite a few.
I was gonna say
Perfect. Do you have one with bars and whore hoses? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, this one will cost you 4 gold pieces. For something like that, it would possibly cost you a little bit more.
I was kidding.
4 gold, please.
4 gold. Plus the 2 for the...
So 6 in total, please.
Yes, all right.
Thank you. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Which way to Tram 12?
Tram 12, the quickest and nearest place to go, if you were to head down this street, Pointsworth Street, you will find Central Station. In Central Station, you will find Tram 12.
All right. It's the Central Station.
Yes,
I guess. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
I will do my best.
And so as you leave and you go out the front door, there's a crow that just lands on your head and then just nestles in your hair.
that's what.
Damn it, I've been found.
And it's like stepping on your head with the foot with the note on it.
Yeah, okay. I'll relieve the crow of the note.
You heard what I said earlier, right? Because I forgot what I said.
Sure.
It's a note that says
Come meet us at the station.
It's addressed
I hope
to
I'm
you
well,
and
blah,
no one.
blah, blah, yeah.
And just meet us in Tram at Central Station, and they're waiting for you.
All right. I read the note, and I groan. I roll the note back up. I put it on the bird, and... Yeah, bye.
And it flies out towards Central Station. No, it stays in your head.
Stays on my head.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Wait. Okay.
Walk towards Central Station
All right.
with a bird on my head.
Fair. Perfect.
Scrapping your
No one.
Last time we left no one. He was in a shitty situation.
Oh my God. So as you look down the alleyway towards whatever screeching sound that was, this large-scaled hand from whatever boot you're grabbing grabs you and lifts you up out of the ocean, or out of the stream with just the
turd
one
ocean.
hand. And this rather unfortunate breath is exhaled into your face. What are you doing?
I'm just.
Burglar.
Oh God. I'm just trying to find my friends. They're around here somewhere, I'm sure. I just need to. I slipped. Oh God, it stinks. I just want to get back up to the surface. Really, I thought I might be able to slip into the Thieves Guild, but that was a bad mistake. I hurt my leg.
Persuasion, please.
Okay. I have 8.
Did you?
Including this?
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
You rolled. You didn't roll in that one though.
No.
Oh, thank God. So 8.
If I had to kill you.
The large, intimidating individual just kind of doesn't let go of you, turns around and starts walking down with you still in the air, and just walks away from the screeching noises. So it is the surface you're looking for.
Yeah. I really didn't want to be down here. It's all just a big misunderstanding.
All kinds of unfortunate shit winds up down here.
Oh, I bet there's a lot of shit down here. I bet. Do you just live down here, or like, where did you even come from?
Too many questions. And then he puts you on the concrete in front of him, and you see there's a bit of light actually above you streaking down, revealing a ladder that he seems to have stepped you in front of.
Oh, and this is not the same spot I came down.
No.
Oh.
No, there was the spot that you came down just went right into the center of this area.
Okay.
It did not have a ladder attached to it. You just
Okay.
jumped in.
What is this leads to the surface, I'm assuming?
It leads to a surface.
Okay. I mean, that's really all I want. I don't really want to stay down here. I
Get
can't
out.
Even... Okay, I'm just gonna go. That'll be fine. Let's just climb up the ladder. Yeah, let's start climbing up the ladder.
You go, there's a cover at the top, you
Yeah.
push off to the side, and you seem to be in the center of that street where to your right, further down that little ramp, there's the boat that you had or the airship you had gotten off of, Jacques' airship. Between you and the airship is the alleyway that you had gone down and had this unfortunate excursion. And then to your left, you see sunlight bouncing off of white buildings.
This seems familiar. All right. Well, I know that I don't want to be here. Maybe I'll head towards where all these other people are congregating over here. I'll just head towards the larger crowds of people.
Okay, fantastic. Three of you in Central Station. You've tapped in your 8 gold there. Roll another performance check because you're there for
10.
10. 1 gold.
Getting pretty tired here.
Eventually, it's gonna get some diminishing returns. There's only so many
my
people.
fingers are getting pretty tired here, guys. Meant
However,
for playing your guitar and pleasing women.
That's what she said.
a little bit into this, you hear,
Hey,
and towards the door, Mikhail has entered with.
That's my baby.
And as soon as it sees you, it looks at you and it nods that it has brought one of your friends to you, and then gets up and flies away again.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Mikhail is now with you.
Mikhail,
Hi, Miguel.
you weren't that far off.
Yeah, sure.
We made some. Well,
You're very, very cagey and secretive today.
Dina
you been
says
up
we're
to?
making some gold and making some music.
Yeah,
We're not even gonna have to.
Outstanding.
We're not even gonna have to worry about the trolley tolls.
Nice.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm alive.
You're alive. Why would you not be alive?
I don't know, it was just a basic state of being.
Okay.
As opposed to dead.
Is Mikhail acting weird? to you guys?
I definitely think so.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
All right, I kind of let this one go.
He's not.
Now, where can no one be?
He's not ever really that talkative.
Really, compared to no one, you guys think I'm suspicious.
No
I
one.
don't.
Yes.
As you wander into the bazaar, everyone is giving you a clear berth.
Yeah. The shit. I remember.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere where I see like water, like a fountain or something that
Or
I
a
can
bathhouse,
jump into?
like a full
Roll a
service
perception check.
bathhouse.
All right. 9.
No. What you do find, though, after everyone's kind of avoiding you here, and a crow is coming towards you and then kind of stops partway through, lands at something nearby, and kind of like does the shuffle step towards you, and then sticks its right leg out at you where there's a note tied to it.
The fuck is this?
Take the note.
I'm gonna grab the bird.
Just the bird or the
Just
note?
gonna grab the bird.
And it goes to claw at you. What's the base attack bonus if you're bird? Would your bird here? You know what? I shouldn't be controlling a bird. It's your bird. What would your bird do if no one was going to grab it?
Oh, he'd definitely try like peck at his hand.
Well, then what does it have there under its attacks for?
1d4-1.
So 1d4 minus 1. So then in that case, roll a d20. Roll to attack. There's 11. No. So as you go and grab the bird, it kind of like tries to peck out at you, and you grab it by its full body there.
It's full body.
Yeah, you got the bird
Yeah. So I have it. I just have this bird in my hand
Yeah.
now, I guess.
with a note on its
better than
leg.
two in
And
the
now
bush.
it's got poop on it because I had poop on me.
And it is squawking and screaming. It's
Yeah.
making
Oh, okay,
a roar.
well, I
making a
noticed the
ruckus.
I noticed the
Wings
note,
are kind of out flapping at
and
your
I
hands.
and I take the note off and I look at it. I'm like, you're lucky you're more helpful than delicious right now. and I put it down.
Well, you put it down and it just flops up and it goes. Would it attack again, Ash?
No, I think he'd kind of fluff his wings out because, like, he tried and it didn't work.
Just shit
Yeah.
on him.
Yeah, so he kind of like fluffs his wings out and tries to land on his shoulder, but not.
He smells bad.
Yeah, he does smell bad.
Yeah.
Maybe he
It
just
flies to
back
the
to me.
nearest water fountain.
Yeah. Where's it going? I need to follow.
You're looking at the note.
Yeah.
And it's addressed
all right.
to you and Mikhail
right.
from Ashlyn. It's saying that they're at Central Station.
All right.
Because it
directions.
washes
Damn it.
itself off.
I wish I knew where Central Station was.
I gave it in my note. It says.
Yeah, there's
the
directions.
Directions?
yeah.
Okay, well, then I will head in that direction, looking for anything that I might be able to wash myself off with on the way
Perception check.
there. All right.
Like a rag on a stick.
12.
12. There's a rag on a stick.
Is it a moistened rag?
No.
Oh no, that's like worse.
And every time you go near someone to ask for directions, they go, "Oh no," and they
Yeah.
walk away.
Maybe is there like a perfume salesman perhaps around that I can? I mean, can
Back
I
at
just
Central
look?
Station.
That's gonna smell just even worse. Just even
like a
worse.
turn
One
on
last
date.
performance check, please, Tito. But the DC is ever more difficult.
That is 21.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Take 5 more gold.
Yeah.
As new people walking in are like, "Oh my god, yeah."
Yeah.
And
This jam.
soon after that, you hear, "Caw!" And the bird flaps in, and it's all covered in water. He seems to have recently bathed himself, and disgruntledly sits on your head, Ashlyn. And he was very, very kerfuffled.
Sooty, what happened?
He returned with Mikhail last time.
Okay, so, well, the note's gone, so
So I think
Maybe-
no one pissed them off.
yeah.
And at
it
this
seems
point,
like it.
the double doors to Central Station are flung open, and this ungodly stench is now bellowing forward, attached to your friend No One.
This is the deer all over again.
What's the name of one of the deities so I
Yeah.
can say it
I
in vain?
The Earth one is Bafa. He was probably more related to you.
Bah, for Christ, what?
By Buffa's beard. By
I,
Buffa's bounteous beard.
What happened?
What is that stench?
What did you do to my
Soiled our
bird?
I was in the sewer and I don't know. There's
Why and how?
there's some creatures in the sewer and they picked me
we
up.
literally just walked on the most obvious path away from the airship
there
towards
was-
town, and you guys were gone, which is fine. We didn't communicate that. I'm gonna take that on myself. But you would have thought that you guys would have just followed the most obvious path, and we would have met up like an hour ago.
But I found a thieves guild and I was trying to connect with my people.
Why?
And so I thought I'd go in the sewer to go underneath and get in there. And then I fell in the poop, and now there's poop on.
I'm sorry, we're trying to steal something, and you were gonna go talk to a bunch of thieves.
Listen, I just want to find some water right now to wash myself off with, because
Good lord.
I can barely deal with myself right now. It's just so gross.
Well, I look around the central station for a bathroom.
Oh, there's bathrooms. Yeah, just think you're
indicate
going to roll
bathroom.
for that.
Very clearly
Okay.
indicate a bathroom that is multi-species and multi-gendered. It's very progressive.
It's
Very
literally a room
progressive
with. It's literally just a room with a bunch of benches, buckets of piss in.
We've literally been like
is there
walking
things
and
to-
singing.
Is there
this
like
whole
water
time.
in there to clean off?
If you open up the bucket to piss in, sure.
God.
Now there's a hand washing station.
Yeah, okay,
I'll
thank
give you
God.
that. I'll give you that.
All right. As I leave, I flick my arms at everyone so that little particles of it flies onto everyone.
Everyone,
I dodge.
Everyone?
I evade.
roll a Constitution
Yeah, I
saving
need to
throw.
do that.
Oh, thank God. 19.
18.
7.
That's not even with my bonuses.
Yeah, but you dodge it. It's fine. Uncanny dodge. But Matt, you do this at disadvantage because you've been covered in it.
So I got to roll for it?
Yeah, you roll twice. Constitution saving throw. Take the lower of the two.
Well, I don't have to roll again.
No one comes out of the bathroom. He flicks at all of you guys. You're like, ugh. And Mr. just steps aside, being like, what the fuck? And he's looking a lot cleaner. And he sits there. And he stands there.
However.
And he just vomits all over the floor.
No, my street!
You just exited the bathroom. I don't understand.
It's just up my nose. I can't get the smell out of my nose.
It's not
You
a,
are by far the worst thief I have ever met.
I think I'm pretty. Oh, God.
it's not a D&D game with Zach if someone doesn't throw up.
So are we all together
It's all
now?
right. I've been known to
Hey,
just
you're all
throw
together.
randomly. It's all right.
How much did we earn?
Kindly.
We got a grand total of 38 gold pieces.
Yay!
We got 38 gold while you guys were gone.
What? Doing what?
Just doing our thing, singing.
Oh my god.
Titus is a man of music.
Yeah.
That's
Are we
true.
are we ready to do
enchanting
this?
people.
I think we know where we have to go.
How do we know where
We got a bearing. We're gonna try and go to the top of the mountain.
You
sir.
know,
That's
one
the
thing we
biggest temple of
didn't
them
do
all.
though. One thing we didn't do is we didn't ask anyone about the threats that are in that temple.
Wait. You guys, what did you guys do? Did you
Did you learn anything?
learn anything?
I got a map with the temples on it.
Oh, that's
sick.
awesome.
Oh snap! That's really
like,
useful.
insanely
Thank you,
useful.
Mikhail.
Yes.
Mikhail, what did you do?
I
me 2
learned
gold.
where the sewers are. So in case we need, I know 2 entrances now. 2 of them. Also, there's terrifying large things down there. Don't go there.
Okay.
Okay.
For
Are we
4
talking
gold,
about
this
the-
map could be yours.
Both.
Or the,
Both
yeah.
things. Anything big is down there.
Well, Mikhail, you have the map, so you should lead us through the temple.
Are we on the right heading
Can I
here?
can I look at the map and see what the titles of these temples are?
Yeah, I'm not going to go through all the titles. There's like
Yeah.
you look
Okay,
at
is
the
there
map,
one
there's
that's like this is
there's
really
hundreds
applicable?
of temples. However, it
any
seems
of them
that
marked
looking at
green?
well, it's not strictly it's not strictly green. The central one, the one that is at the top of the mountain, is the temple to Bayror, which everybody, you know what? Everyone looking at the map, roll an intelligence check. Straight intelligence. Titus,
15 plus. Where's my intelligence?
it's one of those big 6 numbers.
Plus 2. So that's
17?
17.
All right, it's four.
Doesn't
Ash-
even matter. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
No one.
I also got a 4.
15.
15. Mikhail and Titus. Everyone else looking at the maps like, there's a lot of temples here. Ashlyn points to one that's closest, and Titus and Mikhail, you guys are familiar with, well, okay, hang on a sec. The names of the 6 gods. Bayfor is the god of air. Is the elementress of air.
Guys, I think it's Bayfor, the Bayfor temple. If I
Is that-
recall.
Air?
Is that close or what?
Well, the mountains are in the air.
Okay, but hang on. The guy. Oh, I guess.
I mean, we had no
Well,
idea where we were
and there
going
is a color
before
associated
this,
to
so
it. It is
I gotta
a
say,
Wow.
very light greens, like a teal almost.
Yeah, see,
Oh,
let me help you.
teal.
Let me
Yeah.
help you. Green gem, green temple.
That's how they do
does
it.
that help
That's how
clarify
they do
for
it.
you, little mountain person?
That's how they do the
Should I explain it more as if you were a
I
child?
think you need to roll a condescension check.
Or you're gonna have Ashlyn roll
I
and not
got
punch him.
1. No, I got 1. I don't know he's being mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's not picking up on it. She's like,
I
Right over the head.
yeah,
But this one's closest.
yeah.
I then hand her hang on. I hand her a little piece of soap.
Don't eat this.
Why did you give me a little piece of soap?
The
Figure it out.
it picks at it. The bird.
Presumably, no one would be. Never mind.
I'm good now. My skin hurts from scrubbing.
He still smells bad.
All
right.
I mean, I don't know what I'm looking at here on this map. It looks like there's a lot of places
Here's
to
the
go,
sun.
but green and green makes sense to me for stop number 1.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean,
Color code it.
Perhaps we should gather some intelligence today and go at this a little later. Perhaps at night or the next day.
Well, I mean, we could. It's middle of the day now-ish.
cover of
Afternoon.
night's not a bad
we could
idea.
probably find an inn and maybe talk to some people at a tavern. It's what we like to do, right?
And
That is what we do.
no one can take a bath.
You know, there was a I could do
I
that.
hear you can hire people to like bathe you in
Oh,
Artaka,
well, I do like the sounds of this.
which is that's like
yeah,
that's sexy.
yeah, I do like that. I wanna find someone to bathe me.
Oh my god.
Someone who's not Titus. Not again.
Why would you do this? Why would you do this?
is there a tavern nearby?
Nearby, no, but along if you were to take a tram route to the temple, there's several that are near the temple.
We should, and then we can ask about any dangers at the temple.
Get baths? That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
You must be bathing.
Well, you can talk to the person bathing you. And get
That's true. All
intelligence
right,
that way.
I'm gonna head to the nearest bathhouse.
Okay. So you
But
guys
the
are all
sexy
gonna-
kind.
So there's one of two options you can all take, or split up. That's completely up to you.
Rub-a-tub-tub.
For the love of God.
Yeah.
All right, so you could take the tram and head towards your destination, and there are taverns and hotels and things like that close to that area. Or you can go out of your way to go to ones that are closer here, but then you have to travel all the way back to tram station and head up to the temple. Which one would you rather?
We should probably like try and get as close to the temple as possible.
Yeah, well, I
And
think we're
tavern
gonna.
it up.
That's gonna be more likely to get relevant information.
I
maybe?
could use
All right.
I could use a drink, and my my sooty little friend here, he always likes the bar nuts.
My throat is parched for making us so much money.
and I'm
Yeah.
hungry.
Let's do it. Let's go on the
definitely
tram.
deserves
I've
a
been
nice
carrying
hot
these
meal.
38 extra pieces of gold in my hood, and I mean,
Yeah.
it's just weighing me down.
Yeah.
Working an appetite.
Yeah, Titus is very deserving.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go to the tram. Well, I'll just clear it out for us. We'll have our own personal tram.
I'm the
So as you get to the
glorified
tram,
loot case.
It will
So,
cost 6 gold per person. Sorry, 2 gold per person to take the tram.
All right, take it from the pot.
Woot woot.
That's very generous. I like it.
So it's 2,
gold.
3, 4,
8.
10 gold for the entire party. You take the tram, and it takes about
Do
an
we
hour.
get a return ticket with that tram ride?
It works for the day.
Oh, okay. Damn, it's the end of the day.
Yeah.
Unlimited transfers, but for the
It's
day. Now we
midday.
don't.
Yeah.
Is it middle? Midday?
It's afternoonish.
Late day? Cool. How long is the tram ride?
Well, you're taking this all the way towards the central portion of the city. So, yeah, you're on the tram for about an hour.
All right.
Watching as the closer to the center of the city you get, the nicer everything starts to look. More buildings. It seems like this city was originally constructed from the edge and they worked their way up the mountain. So the buildings towards the center of the mountain are newer, except for the temple itself. The temple seems to have been constructed a long time ago, and it's just been upkept very well. So there's like this interesting, as you get closer, there's this interesting merger of like older architecture and newer architecture, and just the ways that things have been kept clean, and even the attire of the average citizen in this area is getting less and less traveler attire and more robes and sashes and items like that. Yeah,
And a little preachy over here, guys.
the tram stops at a rather nice and shiny station, lots of gold and brass inlays, and you head on out. And time to find a tavern, to my understanding.
I want to find a bathhouse. Is there a bathhouse around here?
Well, everyone roll a survival check
Oh no.
with advantage.
Oh, thank
Oh, with
Tank folk.
Just given the place that you're in.
Oh, I'm glad we have advantage.
What did you get, Mikhail?
11 was my first roll. My second roll was critically poor.
Oh.
What is it?
Advantage. You
roll twice and take
Oh,
the
okay.
highest number.
Okay, so
Come
it's
on,
going to
we can
be
do
10.
this.
10? Sabine?
Survival. I got 4. 4 for my higher.
For your higher one? Oh my
Yeah.
With advantage? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I got 11.
My lesser was a
11?
1.
I got 19.
However, I will happily fail if I get to
Oh, wait,
puke on
sorry.
him.
Yeah.
No, I
You
got
could just do that.
I got 16. 16.
16? Okay. Furthermore, it's not hard to find that there is there are 2 like hotel tavern areas that you find. One, it's like a pretty well kept tavern with rooms attached, room and board. But there is another that is a hotel tavern bathhouse. It's basically like a resort. You go in and there's all kinds of spa treatments that you can get while you're in there, as well as, food and drink, and you can stay there.
I think we should take that one, guys. The bathhouse one.
Yeah, but what's it gonna cost?
Wow, we're ballers. I mean, we got regular music face over
Let's
here.
ask how much it is first.
That's his money.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
let's go
so
find out.
Let's find out.
So you push open the doors and you go into the main lobby. The lobby itself is also the actual tavern, or more like a pub. As the inside of this place, most taverns you've gone to is those rickety old wooden planks that are put together for the desks and the rather sticky bar and things like that. This has nice, well-kept mahogany everywhere. Even the barkeep is sitting there cleaning a
dark
glass,
wood.
is wearing like a dress shirt with a vest, rather well trimmed and kept, whereas most barkeeps are, not. There's 2 or 3 other patrons, but they all seem to be sitting there reading some kind of newspaper, give or take, whatever the equivalent of such would be, or a book. And it's very quiet in here.
Okay.
Hey, does anyone know where there's a temple around here?
The barkeep instantly stops, looks up at you. May I help you?
Yes. I'm looking for the all-inclusive package at your resort here.
Too bad.
How much does that cost?
Does anybody know how to Madison?
Okay, I fixed my hair a little bit because I have been out of practice, and I'm sorry. We've been traveling for some time, but my friends and I we see your establishment meets our tastes, and we would like to exercise your facilities if possible. Can I roll for persuasion?
Absolutely.
8.
You have to with that entrance.
8 plus 5, 13. God damn it. Plus 3 charisma.
That's enough to convince him to,
God.
look past your friend.
Hey.
Also a
Well,
library?
what sort of services are you looking for? You're looking to stay for the night?
We are, and clearly, as you can see, this man is uncamped, and he really needs to be hosed off, or whatever mercy your more than capable
I was
staff can
wondering,
provide
do you
for him.
have a delousing
Service.
service?
What?
Delousing.
You know,
Why do I not-
Do you have
delousing
like
powder?
a powder to throw on him?
Is that what they throw on prisoners when they go into jail, so that
It's
they
like a hygiene,
So they don't get
it's a hygiene
parasites.
check.
I love that you don't even know what it
even-
is.
It's so gross.
Because it's like, he wouldn't know what
No,
it is.
he wouldn't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
yeah.
No.
Well, a good thorough hygienic cleaning then, sir.
I was in a sewer.
I can tell.
Do you have a fire hose? Just hose him down, like somewhere you
Well,
clean
first
horses.
off, are you looking for one room for the lot of you?
What, I mean, I would presume an establishment of your class would have rooms for individuals if possible.
Of course, there's room for individuals.
Okay, so what is the price for a room?
8 gold per room.
per room? Okay. And
Individual
And
rooms.
is there a suite that could house 6 weary travelers?
There is. It would be 20 gold.
Is there an opening for entertainers?
of course. I myself am an entertainer.
It's quite well renowned.
You may have heard of me. I am Titus.
I have not heard of you.
Well, clearly, your PR manager is behind the times. I would like
very popular in Bernoa.
I would like a personal suite for myself, please. And I just drop 8 gold. And actually, no, I dropped 9 gold. I'm like, and you can.
Ooh, big spender.
Do you? Is there perchance rooms for 2?
Absolutely. Of course, there's rooms for 2. That would be 12 gold.
I throw 13 gold at him as fast as I can.
Raises his eyebrows, nods.
From my own pot.
Yeah.
Turns his bag upside
And then
down.
just looks at Mikhail and no one.
I need your most deluxe bath experience, please. And a room.
And a room.
Yes.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll probably order some food when I come back, but just that for now, I suppose.
68 gold.
No, let's just talk this over a little bit.
I
feel like we got off on the wrong foot here.
I look at no one and I give him a
Just
gold.
the air out of his lungs.
Just here. Take it towards your bath. Straight up, edit.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot here.
Did we?
We as my friend said, we're weary travelers, and we've gone on such a agonizing, long, painful quest. And harrowing, I would say, yes. And
I wouldn't call you a friend.
I am covered in filth from the many battles that we've fought, and I really need. A good relaxing experience, and I've heard nothing but great things from your resort. So, is there anything? Is there anything I can maybe do to?
Oh, hey, look! There's a menu on the counter with all other services listed.
Yeah. Is there perhaps a persuasion check of some sort I can help with?
Well, being that you stormed in yelling, he's not. You could roll one at disadvantage, unless you want to find a way to, other than saying, "I'm this person, let me in."
I mean, I am this person for sure.
All right, roll a disadvantage.
Oh God.
Are you gonna wash some dishes or like?
No, definitely not.
Just unzip the front of his trousers and drop to your knees.
It'd clean your hands if you helped wash the dishes.
Oh, well, I still got 10 persuasion.
10?
Yeah.
You are awfully smelly.
Yeah, I really just want to be, presentable to the public.
There's a solution for all of us here, sir.
Yes, we can offer you the baths.
Mm-hmm.
You will be bathing yourself, but for access to our bath area and for putting my patrons through what they will have to experience for you to be in there, it will be with room 28 gold.
Jeez.
Do you feel like chipping any of your bard earnings?
What
into
if
that?
what if I were
Just want
to
to see how far he can get.
what if I were to trade? Why don't we say something along the lines of 12 gold, let's say, and I will also give you some of these delicious fish rations I have here. 5 of them, actually. I got them myself. I'm also a fisherman.
Are you for real?
So
You do know there's a kitchen here.
yeah, I mean, but these are not fish that you will find in this area. This is a very, very sought after fish from the Brnona area.
Rear.
So,
12 gold is your offer?
and the 5 fish, yes.
The value of which is more than the remainder.
Yes, and these fish also offer a cold resistance.
Persuasion check.
Eight.
16 gold, and he reaches underneath this thing, underneath his counter, and he throws a sponge at you.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
There will be a pail with water large enough for a man of your size to bathe yourself in your room.
Sounds good to me.
Mikhail,
Yourself,
are
sir?
you staying tonight?
Luxury has dropped off.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving.
Oh my
See you
god!
guys in the morning.
Where are you going?
Mikhail, I have plenty of gold.
That's fine. I have other errands to run.
Oh,
Like what?
suspicion, right?
Okay.
I mean, not me. Not me. Not old trusty.
But we lost
No,
you
guys,
before.
I am way too tired to argue. I just go up to my room.
But we
You have a
lost.
show on later.
And I'm going
Instead of
to
be
go to the
back.
bath.
I never said I'd do a show.
I taken a side with Ashley, so it can't be her and
Ashlyn, my name's
Ashlyn.
Ashlyn.
Holy
Ashley
shit.
and hey, it might be wise. I don't know if your bird, if Sooty needs a rest tonight, but it might be wise to keep an eye on whatever Mikhail's getting up to tonight. I don't know if he's picking up what I'm putting down
I
here.
don't know why you guys are being so suspicious of him. I mean, he's part of the group, but I just don't know what
We're
any
just-
of us would need to do here other than our quest.
My
so
only
I
issue
guess.
is that we're on the clock and also on the hook. So I
Yeah.
mean, we gotta as efficiently as possible figure this situation out before we can continue our quest, right?
Well, let's see.
It's up to you. I'm just suggesting it.
Yeah. Would you by any chance have any nuts or some type of small snack?
Bird feed?
Yeah, for my bird.
4 gold.
4 gold, I can do that. I will purchase some bird feed from you.
And he brings out a rather nice, like a wooden box. And inside the wooden box, there's very well high quality food for bird feed. And you watch this, and he goes, it's just wide-eyed expression, mouth agape.
Thank you so much. I love giving the best to my sooty.
It's absolutely adorable.
All right.
Okay,
And so-
we'll feed him and we'll send him
Mikhail
off
goes
after
off on his
Mikhail.
own.
Okay. I instruct Sooty to once he's had his fill of his bird seed, which I assume is in all of it.
No, I would level it out. You've got about 3 days of bird rations. Let's put it that way.
3 days.
If you let him glutton out, he can glutton out. But if he eats
That's
appropriately,
total purchase, right? So then down 1 after this feeding.
Yeah. So after this particular feeding, he'll have 2 days left.
2 days of bird feed. Okay, I'm gonna see Sooty. Could you do me a favor and just
hush it down. Hush it down.
Hey, Sooty, I need you to go follow.
Have I not already left?
Yeah, he's gone.
No, he's
But,
dead.
but I don't want anyone else to know. Sooty, can you just kind of follow Mikhail and make sure he doesn't get into trouble? Come back to us if he is getting into trouble. That would be good. And off he goes.
Make sure he's safe and us in that order.
He flutters away.
Excellent.
All right. So, is there anything that you lot would like to do before going to bed? Titus apparently is way in bed.
I'm in the bath.
You're bathing.
Yeah.
And you no one's staying up for drinks. You're going straight to the rooms and passing out.
Share a candlelit meal.
Sure,
Well then,
that would be lovely.
for that is 12 gold.
For 2.
For 2. Yeah. I'm assuming it was for 2. Yeah, it's for 2.
Want to go halves?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Gentleman always pays.
I'll front you on this one.
Are you sure? Okay, well,
You feel your wallet like dealt
I can get you next time.
No.
I can get you next time, Stefan.
Worry about that when we get to it.
Is there like a
enjoy
patio
yourself.
area that we can enjoy this supper
There
in case Sooty
is.
comes back?
There is.
Okay.
And it does overlook. Now, you guys are pretty well up on the mountain, and it overlooks the entirety of Arataka. Some of the other islands that are going around. It's like a nice sunset and like gold, arc over some of the clouds.
Stefan, if this was a date, it would be pretty romantic, huh?
Why wouldn't it be
What, romantic?
a date?
Oh god.
Oh.
Well, Oh.
Awkward.
Blush emoji.
Sweet droopy.
Sweet Drew.
Roll for
Even the
blush
server's
check.
like, ooh. And then walks away.
So what is our supper? Server person, what are we eating? We paid? I don't even know what we're eating.
Food. Didn't know you wanted to be that. I could be that specific. You guys are just gonna do your day. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have our little date.
Let's
we
say
enjoy our evening together.
some gourmet fish, some veggies as well.
What is it
nice.
with all the fish that we're having to eat on this journey?
Well,
Very hunter-gatherer.
they were gonna give you a
society.
bird, and then saw that you had a bird, so they give you fish instead.
Oh, okay. That's
very kind of them.
yeah. Unlike
Considerate.
unlike Pirate King, how about that guy? Huh? He was a bit of a hunk.
I don't trust that guy as far as I can throw him, which would be pretty far from an airship. So maybe
fair.
that doesn't
So
make
you-
any sense.
I was gonna say, so you do trust him?
Yeah, no, I don't trust the fact that he wants us to get this stone, and he's holding our stone hostage.
Yeah, I mean,
I really get the feeling that we're going to need both of them in the end.
yeah.
But I'm kind of wanting to cross that.
After
bridge.
seeing what Alstone can do we really want this guy to have like
We know
this
nothing
new
about
one?
him,
And
I don't know. I've just got this the sense ever since we encountered what we did in the Bernoan Temple and in the volcano that we've got similar ordeals and trials ahead of us. So I don't know. I really don't know what to expect, but I don't expect it to be a cakewalk.
yeah, neither
But I
do
would like to get a cake walked to the table,
Oh, I love cake.
dessert style.
Slice or a full?
We'll share a slice, sir.
Share a slice. 2 gold, please.
I'll pay for dessert since you paid for
2
dinner.
kind of
gold.
you.
And so they move on. They wait for the dessert. Mikhail.
I'm on the tram back to Central Station.
All right, back to Central Station you go. And over the course of the date, you've taken the whole tram to Central Station. You're going for Dock 12, I take it.
Yeah, let's go to Dock 12.
All right. So I'll say that over the course of all of them getting to their places and stuff, you've made it to Dock 12, where it's similar in design to the lower docks, but a lot more high quality construction. And Everyone is dressed in naval uniforms and looks very formal as you approach the front of it.
Being an ex-city guard, I think I know the type of establishment that naval sailors would go and.
Yeah,
release
there
some
is
steam.
there are establishments that are right outside that are more naval focused.
Yeah, we're going to a naval bar. We're gonna get ourselves a sailor.
You kick open the door and ruckus. Like normally
here at Artaka.
some taverns are pretty raucous. This one's fairly roughhousey, and there's actually a bunch of guys that are there kind of fighting. They're playing pool in the corner. It's not like full on brawling, but Navy guys.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go up to the bartender and ask if he knows any ship engineers.
Hello, ship engineers. What's a guy like you asking around for ship engineers?
I got a ship and I gotta know how to fix it.
Right. I'm sure they got dockmasters down where your ship's parked at, though.
Oh yeah, but if you want quality work, you go talk to a quality engineer.
Persuasion check.
All right. 20.
Holy shit.
Scotty.
Where's your ship docked at?
Down at the main dock there. Where we came from. Yeah.
So you
this way.
explain where Jacques Toe's boat is?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, our naval guys are usually pretty well working on the naval boats up here, but I'm sure that there's an apprentice or something that wouldn't mind going down and taking a look.
Just wanna talk and work the situation out.
So what? Why a naval? Why a naval guy?
Just the best, I guess. As an
Well,
ex-soldier,
pretty okay.
I mean, I know that I want to get don't want those shady half-done work. I want an expert.
Fair enough. Now, are you escorting him down, or do you want him just to meet you there in the morning?
No, we're gonna sit here and have some drinks.
All right. So how about in the morning if I sent him your way then?
Oh, we could. Let's just have a drink here. We'll talk about it.
Oh, have a drink here, yeah. But I mean, having him do work. He's not on the clock right now, so.
That's fine. I'm not asking him for work. I'm asking him for advice.
All right. Well, I'll call him in. If you wanted to have a seat over there, and he rushes you towards the seat. He goes, here, on the house, and he gives you a pint of beer. Takes about 5 minutes, and then a halfling individual comes on in. They still got a work apron on with some tools and stuff on. They seem to have just left work, and this halfling individual comes up. Hello. I heard you were asking for me.
Yeah, my ship just mysteriously won't go anywhere. She just floats in space. I had to get towed back here. What could cause a problem like that where just the engines are dead?
Well, I mean, a whole number of problems, really. He hops on up and he pulls out from what he's got all these tools on his vest, and most of them are metallic tools. But one of them, what you thought was a tool, he just pulls it out, and it's a long pipe, and he puts in some, grains or hash at the end of it, and just lights up and starts smoking while he's there. I mean, really, any kind of issues? It stops an engine. Were you in a fight recently? Did you get struck by lightning? Did you
No, we
throw
don't
a
seem to
poor
have a lightning
hobbit
problem.
in there?
Sorry, a hobbit?
It's happened.
No hobbits. I mean, it's just like somebody threw a spanner into the works. I don't know how she stopped.
All right. Well, I mean, I've got a slew of things I got to take a look
Possibly
at tomorrow.
sabotage.
But if it's that's not good.
Wow.
Well,
It's like, how would somebody sabotage my ship?
what I can try and do is maybe, you know what? I don't start until midday tomorrow. Perhaps before my shift, I'll come on down. I'll take a look at yours, and then, then get to work afterwards. But I would have to charge for it. I don't just work for free for anybody that asks,
Yeah, I understand.
So, how much you got?
Oh, I got enough. Really just need to know what might have caused the problem, really, before I start bringing in some expensive help. But I'm more than happy to pay for drinks while we try and figure it out.
Okay. Well, how so you want me to help figure out a problem without seeing what the problem is?
Unfortunately, whatever advice... Well, what would be the easiest way somebody could have sabotaged my ship?
Easiest way someone could have sabotaged your ship. Well,
I mean, they're not the brightest of individuals, so...
I mean, it depends on the make, the model, the what exactly you want it to do, the size. There's a lot. I mean, you want me to help you sabotage a ship?
Sounds like a plan.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, wow.
A disadvantage because this is not the kind of guy that does that sort of stuff.
No.
And what's your alignment?
Fuck if I know. Hey, I'm doing this for a good reason, though.
Yeah, but it's a bad thing for a good reason. So depending on where your alignment is, it may change it.
Yeah, I don't know where my alignment is.
Okay,
We've never
we'll
really
talk
discussed.
later.
Good something.
Yeah,
Nah, if you're
At
breaking,
the moment, I'm thinking it's chaotic good.
they're probably chaotic good.
oh, if you're sabotaging a pirate ship,
That's on the.
that would
well,
fall.
Debatable.
But it's
debatable.
it's your intentions too.
Yeah.
My intention is to
Yeah, well, no,
sabotage a
it's-
pirate ship.
The actions for the intentions, right? You're still good, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
All right, a 2. Actually, it's halfway between a 2 and a 3. What would that be?
2.
That
So
would be a
he
roll
kind of
of-
sits there and he tugs a little bit on his pipe and really thinks about it. He goes,
Sitting in that crease.
I'm not. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm just an apprentice at a naval station,
I should just.
and I don't really.
We're held hostage by pirates. We need to figure a way to break the ship.
But you're here.
Yep. But having a naval party board the ship would be just too dangerous.
But you're not on the pirate ship.
That doesn't mean we're all here at the bar. I'm the only one.
you have friends that are locked away on the pirate ship.
That's correct.
Bluff check.
All right.
Deception.
13.
13.
Yeah.
He kind of. It was nice chatting with you.
All right.
He grabs his drink and he kind of just wanders off.
That was the truth.
No, he doesn't have any of your friends.
Yeah, but we're still being held hostage on a pirate ship.
No, technically not. It's hard to convince someone of something that's not like
Should have
actively
left all of your
happening.
stuff with us so that it looked
Yeah.
like you had all your stuff still.
Gonna stay at the bar. Or you're gonna head back.
I'm going to stay at the bar.
All right. And you're staying there for the night.
Yeah, may as well.
Okay. So, no one. You take your bath.
Oh yeah, I got in every crevice. By the way,
That's
Did you use that side
that's good to know.
shard I gave you?
I ate it.
Oh my god. And then Titus, you just went straight to sleep right away. And
Wait, hang on. Okay, is it my turn right now?
sure.
No, you went to bed. You said you
I
went
did.
to
I
sleep.
did. Is it possible for me to be, because this is like a resort, right?
Pretty well, yeah.
So there would be people moving around the hallways
Yeah.
throughout the night.
Not depends. What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find anyone who works at the hotel that might be passing by my room in the middle of the night.
Sure. Well, probably not like late at night, but early in the evening, yeah.
Well, what time is it right now? When
yeah,
it's my turn?
let's say 9 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So can I see if there's anyone roaming the halls? Like I get up like from a light sleep and I see if there's anyone roaming the halls.
Well, if it's okay. Do you actively want to find someone? Because if
I
it's
do.
early enough in the day, then yes. If it's late at night, not so much.
Okay, so I find someone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I open my door and I'm in my robe. And who's in front of me?
Just like a porter. Someone's
porter?
just pushing a cart, having just left food in front of someone's door.
Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. Excuse me, Porter.
Yep.
How's your night going?
Pretty good. Well, how was your night going?
I just got up from a very brief nap. I was about to go to sleep.
Glad to hear, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Are you starting your shift or are you ending it right now?
I'm kind of in the middle of it.
You're in the middle of it. Okay.
Yeah, closer to the end.
Oh, that's great.
Is this
So your night's almost over.
What happened?
Question for you: are you from these parts?
Yeah.
Did you grow up here?
Well, I came here when I was very young, but yeah.
Are you indentured here, or are you here your own volition?
Oh, I make wage. I get paid.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
That's great. I wasn't this fortunate.
I'm actually on the
anyways.
clock right now, so I can't stay for too long.
Okay, well, I have a really quick question for you.
Okay.
The temple
Yeah.
at the middle of the mountains.
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
It's a temple. I do know that it's the largest temple in town. It's to one of the elements that created the lands. It's kind of big. I
Okay.
don't really frequent it.
So I take out a piece of gold
Yeah.
from my pocket. I hold it in front of him.
Oh my! I'm not allowed to take that, sir.
You're not allowed to take
Well,
it.
I get paid to go. I mean, I could take it, but it would go to the hotel, sir.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that so? What if you didn't tell the hotel that you took this piece of gold?
He looks one way. He looks the other way. Tink. He puts it in his pocket.
Are there any dangers we need to know about in this temple?
Like what kind of? What are you expecting? I mean, like there's the guards, but that's only if you're doing things like bad things.
How many guards?
This is a pretty big city. If something bad happened in a temple, it could be all of them. I don't know.
Okay. Any traps?
Oh, I wouldn't know. It's like a temple. You go in and you can pray. There's some statues. I don't know anything about traps. It's well guarded every day.
Okay. All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
I close the door and go back to bed.
Bites the gold coin. All right. The rest of your guys' date goes fairly smoothly. Everyone goes to sleep, and everyone's in their own different rooms.
Do we recover?
You recover all your health. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect.
I recover from my bludgeoning.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
sweet.
And
Thank you.
The next morning, everybody wakes up, and Mikhail stayed at the Naval Hotel. Okay, so take 2 gold off your thing because you would have had to have paid for that. But when you wake up in the morning, at the foot of your bed, standing there, very angry and crossed-armed, is Jacques Toe.
Thank you for listening to this Twisted Gear Studios production in collaboration with MacGuffin Media. Nerdvana will be off for the next few weeks as the series is circuited in Calgary and the Miami Film Festival. As such, our next episode will be Friday, May 17th. Until then, Tuesday, April 30th is our next episode of Spacers, our Starfinder actual playcast, and Tuesday, May 7th is the next episode of The Call, our Call of Cthulhu actual playcast. The game system used today was the D&D 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast. Music in this episode was provided by Matthew Chung, composer for Nirvana the web series. Sound effects and ambient tracks licensed through Triune Films, Video Copilot, and Sirenscape. For up-to-date content, please subscribe to the Twisted Gear Studios' and MacGuffin Media YouTube channels. All Twisted Gears podcasts are available on YouTube, Google Play, Apple Music, and Spotify. Please like and follow us on Facebook, as well as Twitter and Instagram at The Twisted Gear. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.